Whoa. Whoa. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's all. Pa 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 pa. And then everything moves everywhere. Yeah, like look at that. That's so dynamic, right? Welcome to a new era. A new era for fighting games begins in 2023. The evolution of fighting games starts with our traditional fighting ground, and then we're turning the genre on its head with World Tour and Battle Hub for a total of 3 modes where anyone can play to their liking. No one starts off as a champion. You get there step by step, punch by punch. Take up the challenge and bring your game to the next level. Yeah, that sounds so sick, right? It's such a hype promo. Smart evolution and stunning innovation. A new era of Street Fighter begins in 2023. With Street Fighter 6, players will be able to take their skills around the world and search in search of their own personal strength. I love that. I love that phrase. The world of Street Fighter 6 is all about street culture. From the graffiti to the music that beats you that beats while you hustle and to the fight itself. You'll also experience a new graphic quality that'll let you really feel the dynamics of your body. Dive into battle against other players. It's like a rhythm and dance that doesn't stop. Damn, yeah, this shit looks good. Actually, this looks really good. This game mode, it's like 3 different worlds and they're all spinning and get to see these 3 different perspectives. Like when you counter somebody, all these flash and puddles. And I'm talking about the other day, Street Fighter has this too with the splash art. Street Fighter 4, but it looks nowhere near as good. Where it's kind of like ink. And it was really powerful. It was really dynamic. But I feel like this is really cool and you see like the slash and it's like really powerful, but there's no color to it, you know? Kind of splattered. I think it's supposed to be like a Japanese kind of like calligraphy. So that C means classic at the top where the 5 is for Ryu, and that M means modern. So that way, I guess during the match, you'll always know which control style your opponent is using. Oh, see, that's how you know this is third strike. They're called super arts. You can fill up to 3 stocks. Super art guard also carries over between rounds. So they might be doing it in a battle hub, but you go into the battle hub and there'll be matches playing as soon as you come into the room. That'd be really cool. Classic and modern. Street Fighter 6 offers a new control style to play without the need to remember different command inputs, allowing players to enjoy the flow of battle. Players who are delving into the world of Street Fighter for the first time, or those who haven't touched a fighting game in years, can jump right into the fray. Of course, the traditional control style of the series is still available for players who enjoy it. So modern control. I like how they call it modern and classic. So I think a lot of fighting games, they kind of mess up with this, where they call the mode a simple mode, or an easy mode, or a beginner mode. I think that's not a good idea. I think the branding of easy mode creates a lot of problems, like right off the gate, where you have people like insinuating that, oh my god, you playing this mode, you must be a scrub, or you're playing an easy mode, learn how to play with like the new players. Like the terminology of just calling it modern is going to be really helpful to get people like involved and try it out, you know? Like the classic style, like traditional, and a modern style, like the new style, you know? I like there are a lot of times where it's like language in the fighting community that can be kind of abrasive and it changes over time. But I think things like modern and classic for this are pretty good and well thought out. Hadouken with a single button. Wow, okay. I think people are gonna be losing their minds. I know so far people want it to be some kind of drawback to where you play with the simple mode, right? And you know, it'll do less damage or have more startup or something like that. Something like Grand Blue where like attacks have more cooldown. If I'm being honest, I hope they don't do that. I hope they make the simple mode have less options, maybe less combos, or like you have less utility. You might not have all the same normals and tools, but the attacks still work the same, you know? I don't want like a different Hadouken. I'd rather have the same Hadouken, but maybe they might not have all the Hadoukens, right? They might just have like one version of each special move, or maybe like the medium version of each special move, or like the invincible version of the DP. Not maybe the light one that's like just upper body involved that you only need to be certain safe jumps, you know? So press left, down, or right, and press the special move button to unleash a variety of special moves easily. Alright, so you see, back triangle is your Tatsu, down is your high blade kick, and forward is your Shoryuken. Not Samaki Seppuku for super arts. You had to pick between 1, 2, or 3. You had to pick between, like, you only get 1 super art. So you have neutral or forward, triangle and circle, back, triangle and circle, and down triangle circle. And with that, you have your Shinko Hadouken, Shin Hatsugeki, and Shin Shoryuken. So I'm guessing Shin Hadouken is gonna be like the chip out. I don't think I'm gonna have chip out, but Fireball Super for range, Shin Shoryuken. Actually, it's pretty genius they made it down. So that you can press down 2 buttons and reversal instantly. And then the Shin Hatsugeki. I wonder if that's gonna be like a Denji Hadouken where it's unblockable, or maybe it'll be some kind of power-up state for Ryu, where you have like enhanced abilities. Fighting him need to have like that immediate push, that immediate pull, you know, to get people to play, hey, I'm gonna do the cool moves now. Like, how do I do a Hadouken? It should be like instantaneous. I think that's the one thing they're doing really well. Instantaneous gratification is gonna be really important for people. To actually get people like motivated and sticking with the game, you know. A new wrinkle for the modern control type. Press the assist button and attack button to unleash a flurry of attacks. Hold down a button. So for the assisted combos, you press hold down R2 square. Let's say you do like a light kick into a fireball. Oh, that's pretty cool. So like light kick fireball. I think this is pretty interesting. It looks like these assisted combos, even for the first one I've seen, are supposed to teach people common scenarios and give them like a window to look into like a deeper game plan. So that way, instead of just playing easy mode, even this one light kick fireball is like a basic strategy somebody could use. So if they did when they go to the classic mode, they had an idea of where to start. So for the back, you have throw set to a macro, L2 for throw. Assist is R2. What the fuck is assist? Whoa. What's the assist? Whoa. For L2, we have drive impact. For L1 we have drive impact. For R1 we have drive parry. So we've seen a parry to the trailers. I wonder if that's the parry system, like a macro for parry. Yadagaratsu has macros for parry. They have 2 macros, so it ends up being pretty fucked up. You can layer the parries, and then basically, like, imagine somebody that's like a cross-up, right? Depending on which parry you could use, you could be parrying for like a 30 frame window. So hopefully it's not some crazy shit like that. But like, if you know somebody's gonna press something, you know somebody's gonna do something, there's like a way to call them out, so you don't have to like actually engage with every scenario. Like an armored call-out attack. Jab, strong, fierce, short, forward, roundhouse. Depending on the age of the player, if somebody's like a real Street Fighter old head, they will probably say jab, strong, fierce, short, forward, roundhouse instead of like light punch, medium punch, light kick, heavy kick, you know, all that shit. They probably use this format. So I was wondering if they were going to try to use this format, or what format they were going to use. Hadouken. The final attack. I remember when this game first came out, that's what like everybody was doing. I don't even know, like, okay, you know what's crazy? All the lanes are dancing. I like all the lanes dancing in the background. That's freaking me out, but I like it. I have this lint on my shirt. I need to get off. I can't even hear what the fuck he's saying. I like that. Like while I'm watching this, I think like it's giving like the second me, the third me priority. So the fourth me can't hear it. I also have the same piece of fucking lint on my shirt. Fucking shit. He's confused. I tried to get it off last time, but I fucking missed it. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's trying to be funny, and then the first me, and then the second me's trying to react. And then the third me did a good job reacting. And now the fourth me doesn't even give a fuck anymore. He's just like, I don't even know what the fuck you do. Whoa. Whoa. Hello.
Hello.
Ryu. Ever training, this martial artist seeks true strength. While matter and sincere, Ryu travels the globe in search of worthy opponents. Having overcome the Sasui no Hado, he now seeks greater heights. Actually, when characters come out, I want to check them out on stream from now on. For Street Fighter 6. The game is probably going to come out in February. Usually, fighting games come out in February or around the summertime. That's like the market where it's after the holiday season. People have, you know, money. They got income. They got nothing to fucking do. Because like February is like it's winter, so nobody's fucking going anywhere. And also, it's past the holiday season, so people have money again. So that's part of the reason why shit always comes out in February. 8 Spiders, likes martial arts, 5'9", 187 pounds. This motherfucker, I mean, I guess 5'9" is pretty, not that tall. It's not short, but not that tall. Like, I'm like 6 something, so. Yeah, I guess he looks way thicker than like 187 pounds though. Like, what the fuck? He must have some skinny ass legs. A contractor for PMC, Luke uses his elite military background to teach mixed martial arts. His days off are spent eating junk food, playing video games, fighting. Make no mistake, Luke plays to win. Yeah, he sounds like gamer. I think he's supposed to like appeal like the average gamer, you know. I think they picked Ryu first. Everybody expects Ryu, and Ryu like the classic hero. But Ryu doesn't really appeal to younger people. I think that's why they did this Ryu's design. I didn't talk about this. But Ryu's design is kind of old man, traditional. He's wearing the same cape as Oro. I guess it's probably after his training with Oro, and he's kind of like awakened and realized himself, and still seeking to get better. But it's not like a modern design. I think Luke's design is supposed to be kind of more modern, you know, modern, working out. Does some battle scars and some dog tags, a military background. You know, pretty like blonde, pretty, I guess, muscular American dude.
All right, you ready? All right, you ready?
Horror games, hates horror games, likes traveling, PC games, and wacky t-shirts. Don't we all? 6'1" and 198 pounds. If you can hear their voice, make an instant connection with them, then also, you know, hear them being the music. It's pretty good. This splash art looks so good. All the pops and lines, and it's not really going all the direction. It's flowing. They really make like even a still image look so powerful, like it's in motion. Woo! That's a good zoom in right there, right? At the Drunken Master right here. The self-styled Chinatown peacekeeper aspires to the example set by Gun and Gang, the Twin Dragons. An expert dancer, Jamie places justice and friendship above all else, defending his town with martial arts. So yeah, I'm gonna say Gun and Gang are gonna be a lot older. They're gonna be aged up inside this game.
The top player is here. The top player is here.
The top player is here. I guess these are like another character to appeal to like a different audience. I think Jamie probably more supposed to appeal to Western audiences. This character may have been made to appeal more to Eastern audiences. Hates getting lectured and arrogance. Likes young, gang, dancing, and his grandmother. Oh, 5'9", 170 pounds. You're gonna hear people saying that. And in case you don't know what the Drunken Master is, because you're not from the fucking 80s. Drunken Master, that phrase in particular, really relates back to this movie with Jackie Chan. Like, if you see how ripped he was during this film. And it doesn't look super impressive, because, you know, we see fighting game characters, like video game characters like this all the time, but this is a real live fucking person who's actually this muscular and this tone, and has this little body type. Yeah, Lee from Tekken 2, Lee from Tekken also has, he has a bunch of fucking stances, but he definitely has the Drunken Master stance. Look how ripped this dude is, fucking ripped. The former high-kicking ICPO agent, Chun-li looks after Li Fang, a victim of the Black Moon incident. With Shadowloo surrendered, she now runs kung fu classes and has become a well-loved member of the local community. Okay, that's actually a big thing with a lot of Street Fighter characters. It's like indecisiveness, days off, shopping with Li Fang, I don't know, 5'7" and secret. Yeah, Street Fighter lore, Chun-Li's weight has always been secret. She's probably 160 pounds. The final attack. I remember when this game first came out, that's what like everybody was doing.